I'm here today to create change to our system.
I'm very honoured to be one of the speakers today. It's been 3 years in the making, and it's happening. And you know, I'm excited. I'm nervous. So yeah, I get to see people, and hopefully I can inspire other people.
So I'm one of the speakers, and I'm going to be giving a speech about Trans Awareness Week and what my journey has been since I started transitioning.
I'm a proud transgender woman, and it's always good to get amongst the tribe, and you know, we all need to bind together sometimes, and you know, stand up and be proud of who we are.
I'm here today because I am trans, newly trans. I've only come out in the last 2 years, and I'm here to support trans rights, make our voice heard.
Yeah, I'm here because it's my first Trans Pride March and just excited to be visible and be myself, you know? Yeah.
First Trans Pride March as well, and excited to be here with community. And
yeah.
This has been a very, very difficult time for trans people, especially with what's happening in Europe, with what's happening in the US. All of that comes here to Australia. And it's really important to be out and show up for your people, and we need to make ourselves known, and that can help stop the onslaught, stop the what we're going through at the moment. Yeah.
So I'm here today to be an ally and a proud parent of two fabulous young people in the trans community, and really looking forward to joining Community Day.
As a non-binary trans person, I'm very much about the trans rights and being an activist to try and show, I guess, greater Australian society that this is really important to us and that we really need to work on the issues that trans people are facing today.
I'm here because I just came out this year, and I'm quite political anyway, and I think if people see someone like me can do it, then you know, give them hope that they can come and be who they are, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just here to have a good time. I'm here to just enjoy the space with and you know, maybe meet some people, and it just seemed like a fun way to spend my day.
Oh, I'm here today to celebrate trans joy and the resilience in our community.
I'm here because I'm trans, and it's important to me to stand up for others and be visible for others who cannot be.
I'm here as an ally, supporting my beautiful partner.
I'm here today because I'm a part of the trans community, and it's really important to listen to our elders and our trans youth.
I'm here to have a sense of community, be around other trans people, hopefully find more trans friends.
I'm here for celebration transgender awareness pride rally. So excited and to be able to join this year. I'm so happy and because to be proud who I am today, and together with the people that come along to do a rally.
It's actually the first time I attend any trans marches, because I just came here from China. So yeah, I saw it on different media, TVs, but it's the first time I see it in real life, and it's so empowering to see that.
I guess I'm here because so often trans people are suffering and protesting to try and stand up for our rights, but it's nice to have a day where we're just celebrating, you know. It's a different vibe. It's just trans joy, you know. I think that's my favorite thing about the vibe.
With the transphobia and everything in the media at the moment, just be safe. Know when you should or shouldn't do something. Just be safe, but be yourself. Be unironically yourself.
Yeah, there's been a rise in queerphobia overall, but especially transphobia, and I really worry, you know, somebody with a long-standing association with young people. I'm also a representative of the disability community. I'm the president of the Peak National Disability Body. Half of we autistic people are queer, and we're also 12 times more likely to be trans. So when you're looking at that level of oppression and people finding it hard. It hits a lot of us autistic people a lot harder.
As trans and gender diverse individual, we always face something. We always face some kind of adversities caused by binary gender expectation, just like everybody else really, but it's a lot more pressing on us.
I think for me, I'm just really keen to learn what are the current issues right now. You know, I think about young people in particular, young people who are locked up and who you know, aren't able to express their full gender identity in prison, and the issues they may be facing there. And I know that that's a huge issue here in so-called Australia.
Yeah, and I think that just on a personal level, visibility and representation is so important, but it's also about building community, politically and class-wise, everything, you know. It's abolish gender, but also embrace it if you want to, you know?
I have so much to say about what we're facing, but mostly it's the casual everyday aggressions that cause the greater problems, and that really comes from a top-down approach. So because we don't have appropriate rights and being looked after at a federal level, in terms it trickles down through society. So even I just talked to a girl who was on their way here, who got called a fag on the way here, just casual homophobia and transphobia that you just get every day. So it's that is what we need to face, and what we need the Great Australian Society to look at and see how that affects every level of our society. It's frustrating that you know, because it's frustrating that we have to fight for basic human rights. You know, every human deserves you know, safety, a house, to not get yelled at or spat on walking down the street. It's literally just basic human rights that we're looking for, and it is incredibly irritating that we have to fight for that.
Yes, we're facing a huge systemic dilemma around mental health issues, which need to be talked about. We need to have open, honest conversations about what needs to happen to create change around mental health issues for trans community.
I think it's important that the wider medical community has a better understanding of the procedures that a lot of trans people want to undergo, and I think that it would be important for trans people to be able to trust the medical professionals that they are seeing when it comes to those procedures, because I think there's a lot of nebulous information and a lack of communication that is really letting a lot of trans people down.
You know, queer rights have come a long way, but it's time for trans rights to get a little bit of a push, and yeah, I'm excited to see what's to come.
Well, we are facing higher murder rate amongst trans and gender diverse individuals, and it has spilled beyond than just black trans women in America. We are facing our gender being a political pawn in the chess. So that's what we are facing, and that's why we are here.
At the moment, and kind of constantly, trans identity is used as a political battlefield, and you know, it's terrifying and it's scary, and we just want to be out here and living our lives.
Yes, because my partner, who is also trans, and we are doing the visa stuff, but their visa got rejected because the visa officer think they're going to stay, and I think it's something that immigrants all have to face. Is you have to get misgendered and that name during your visa process, and you cannot be found out that you are trans, otherwise they assume that you're gonna stay, and therefore they won't let you in. So I feel that's pretty depressing.
I would say we face a pretty big threat from some really bad feminists, or people who think that they're feminists, but they're really just kind of upholding the gender order as they see it, and trans people kind of threaten the stability of that. But, you know, we shouldn't have to be doing that just by existing. So I guess what I would want to say is that, you know, stand up for us, because we're under threat.
Trans rights are human rights, and I think it's really important for everyone to step up to the plate and do their best to amplify trans voices and just really lift up every single member of the LGBTQIA+ community.
I really feel like it's about amplifying the right voices and communicating that we are people and we matter, and that's it.
This is my support system, my mum and dad. They're very supportive and I'm very, very lucky to have them.
Oh, you're lucky one.
Very lucky.
That trans people have been here for a long time, despite any kind of eradication attempts in culture. We have always been here, we will always be here. We do not need your comprehension, but we do need your compassion.
I think in the coming few years, there's going to be more people showing that they're more loving and supportive, and I'm looking forward to that change.
I just want to say that I know it's really hard out there at the moment, but we can get through this together, and as long as we look out for each other and we keep fighting together.
Well, we are here to show them that they can never crush us. We will always be here.